Good day everyone, I am John Vincent Triambilio and I'm here to explain our laboratory activity number 9, digital convolution. The main objective of this activity is to perform the convolution of two discrete time signals using Python. We also aim to verify the convolution results using both the manual summation method and the built-in Python function. Convolution is an important concept in signal processing because it shows how an input signal interacts with a system's impulse response to produce an output. Mathematically, convolution is represented as y of n equals x times n x times h times n, which is the sum of x of k times h n minus k over all possible values of k. In simple terms, convolution helps us understand how a system reacts when an input is applied. For example, in digital filters or sound processing, convolution helps determine how signals are modified or mixed to create a final output. In this experiment, we started by importing the necessary Python libraries, NumPy and Matplotlib. Then we defined two discrete time signals, x of n equals 1, 2, 1, negative 1 as the input signal, and hn equals 1, 1, 2 as the impulse response. These were plotted to visualize how each signals look individually. Next, we performed the convolution using the built-in NumPy function np.convolve. This operation produced the output signal y of n, which represent how the input signal is modified by the impulse response. We also plotted this result to clearly see the combined waveform of two signals. To confirm our understanding, we also implemented the manual method of convolution using loops. This method calculates the convolution step by step by multiplying and summing overlapping signal values. After computing, we compared the results of the manual and built-in methods, and both produced the same output, confirming that our manual implementation was correct. From the results, we observed that the convolution essentially mixes the two signals into new output signals. Both methods gave identical results, showing that Python's built-in function follows the same mathematically definition of convolution. We also confirmed that the length of the convolution output is equal to the sum of the lengths of the x of n and h of n minus 1 or m plus n minus 1. To answer some guide questions, first, when h of n is replaced by delta function, the output remains the same as x of n because the delta function acts like an identity in convolution. Second, a real-world application of convolution can be found in audio processing, where it is used to create echo effects or reverb by combining the original sound with delayed versions of itself. It is also applied in image processing, for example in blurring or sharpening. In conclusion, this laboratory activity taught us the convolution of two discrete time signals can be performed efficiently in Python using both the manual summation and built-in methods. The fact that both produce identical outputs proves that accuracy of the convolution process. Overall, this activity helped us better understand how signals interact within a system, which is a fundamental concept in digital signal processing.